We're back for our third game of the day as Oruyongoyongo takes on Entuuha. Entuuha won the toss and chose to bat. The umpires officiating this game is Eric Wandera and Kamya Emmanuel.
The teams that are
our third game of the day, Oruyongoyongo taking on Entuuha. Entuuha won the toss and elected to bat first. That means they have to keep Oruyongoyongo in the sun a little bit longer because Oruyongoyongo had just finished fielding against Kayonza in a game where they finished second. The captain there, Aaron Bakengana, opening the bowling for them from the road end. It's Entuuha. Entuuha means crested crane in Runyankore, for those that are wondering. So keep figuring out all the other names and try and attach bad names to them. Names that you're familiar with. Wides both sides of the wicket from the captain, Aaron Bakengana of Oruyongoyongo. Yeah, good offer, the beautiful shot. Deserved to go all the way, and the field allows us to enjoy it because it goes through his body for a boundary. Top quality shot there from the batter. Full delivery from the captain, Aaron Bakengana. And struck with a lot of power, beating the man inside the ring. And the man at the rope had no chance as well. The Batball Western Edition, the fifth and final of the Batball Open this year, 2022-2023. This competition started in Soroti, then went to Jinja for the Nile Edition, moved back north for the Northern Edition in Gulu, came down central in Kampala in Entebbe for the Central Edition, and it's finishing here at the Serenity Oval in Kamengo with the Western Edition. 4 teams in this one: Entuuha, Kayonza, Oruyongoyongo. Oh, what a beautiful delivery. And the 4th team is Enyawawa. The competition starts today and will conclude tomorrow with the winner of the Western Edition joining all the other regional winners at the Batball X competition that will be happening later in the year. Of course, Batball has not been doing this alone. They've had partners along the way: Uganda Cricket Association, Cricket for Development, an initiative here of the Ceylon Cricket Club here at Kabengo that trains young kids the game of cricket. India Juris, an international law firm in India, have all been part of these Batball competitions. End of the first over, 7 for no loss in Entuuha. Oruyongoyongo, of course, losing by 6 wickets to Kayonza in the game just before this one. But their biggest downfall in that one was still the wides. I think they need to find a way of controlling those extras. Wide ball. Wide and 4 byes. 5 extras. Oruyongoyongo.
That pushes the score to 12.
Yeah, Oruyongoyongo having their own enemies. They're bowling a lot of extras, meaning they have to bowl extra balls. Keeps them longer in the sun. Already 12 in 2 overs. Unless you have an inspired bowling spell, your opposition may get away from you.
Right now, their energy levels are down to suffer from losing the first game of the tournament.
They've just made an announcement that the food is ready. So that also may have diverted some minds. Composition of the teams here, with most of the boys coming from Masaka SS. Wicket time. Straight into the block hole and breaks the opening partnership. Entuuha loses their first wicket for 12 runs. Their boys from Masaka SS in Masaka. Kilembe from Kasese. And Tari School from Bahara.
As it stands, the score is 15 for 1 after 1.4 overs. Shout out to the organizers for this tournament, Batball, not forgetting their partners, Uganda Cricket Association, India Jurish, an international law firm based in India, Cricket for Development, here at the Serenity Oval. The theme for this tournament is personal hygiene. Basically, there are 4 types of hygiene that we need to really take, and that we really need to do. We have the personal hygiene, we have the food hygiene, domestic hygiene.
Yes, and no call. Not given there. But was very casual. But in the end, he makes it home. The throw not very strong to keep him out, to get him out.
As it stands, the score is 15 for 1 after 2 overs. Sorry, 17 for 1 after 2 overs. Blair Simwe. Beautiful delivery there. From Aaron Bakengana. Edge there and runs down for 4. Pushes the score to 21 after 2.2 overs. That comes to the end of over number 3, leaving the score at 21 for 1.
7 runs every over. If they keep going like this, Entuuha will finish on at least 70. They scored 72 in the win over Enyawawa.
I believe if they keep going at this run rate, Dennis, I believe they will achieve the 70 run mark. We have a new bowler coming in. Spin attack.
More runs for Entuuha. Poor delivery. The ball goes all the way for 4.
That was a full toss. A full toss to Ignatius to Musimwe. Hit down that one down deep square for 4 runs. The score 27. Pushes the score 27 for loss of 1 wicket just after 3 overs. Batsman looking good. With a solid block here. Another shot down to deep square leg. They go for 1.
Yeah, Anthony Victor playing that shot very well with a lot of control.
The bowler is a bit full. But if you can't play that shot, it can be an LBW plump. And that comes to the end of over number 4. Leaving the score at 27 for 1.
chance for a catch, lands safely. Victor, the key man for Entuuha in this run chase, has played some glorious shots, and I think the longer he stays in, the more runs they should be able to score as a team. Correction, the batter is called Tumusime Ignatius. He's been very, very good for Entuuha. 26 in 4, 6 runs every over from them. They are still in touching distance of getting at least 70 runs. 70 should be a mountain to climb for Oruyongoyongo. Oruyongoyongo have been in the sun for a very long time now. They barely had time to sit down and catch their breath before they were asked to come back and field again against Entuuha. Entuuha won their first game in the morning, winning by 18 runs against Enyawawawa, so they had some time to rest.
As it stands, score is 28 after 4.1 overs. That's 6 runs. Beautiful shot here. Long off. They take a single.
Good shot again from Ignatius to Msime. They'll get a single. Much better bowling now from Oruyongoyongo. The extras seem to have come down.
Dennis, I believe the bowlers just need to keep it simple. Not think about getting a wicket and going through the right basics. Just deliver the ball a bit fuller. But the more they think about taking the wickets, that's why they're bowling down the leg, giving away many extras.
Very true. You're very right, Marvin. They are trying to be very intelligent. Just keep the basics of the game very good. At this level, you need to have your basics very right. So you just need to keep the basics, and you'll be able to be in business. But when you try and be special, and you don't have very good wicket keepers, you spray it down the leg, it goes for a 4. You're costing your team.
The score is 33 after 5 overs. A loss of 1 wicket. Ignatius to Musime is taking the team home here, having 17 runs off 20 balls, hitting 3 boundary balls so far.
The extras continue to pile up. Extras so far has been the battle of the day for all the teams.
Yes,
Five.
Dennis, extras have been all over the place today. So far, there are 11 extras
We're just in the 5th over.
in the 5th over.
Make that 12 extras, but Ignatius Tumusima, I must say, has really batted well. He's played some lovely shots.
Oh,
The ball came very, very fast to the fielder.
the fielder looked like was playing Jumanji. Didn't know where the ball was. Dennis, as we said, the extras have been so many today, and this wicket time here for Oruyongoyongo. Very beautiful delivery.
Yeah, that has been the trend, Marvin, that the bowling is not terrible, it's just the extras. But every time the bowlers at least come up with a very good delivery, they are in. Ivan Ashaba with the wicket. The challenge has just been the wides, but every time they bowl a good ball, they really challenge the batters. Entuuha now 36 for 1. Yeah, Entuuha now 36 for 2, not for 1.
Another white ball. From Asaba. Pushing the score to 39 for 2 after 6 overs. Yes, I believe this calls more for spot bowling to the cone.
Yeah, I think those are some of the things that the coaches need to do when they go back. And those are the lessons you pick from such competitions. Most times at training, you may think you're doing the right thing, but when you come into a competition, you understand that you have a lot of things to cover. And with the way Oruyongoyongo batted, really, I'm thinking that the score is getting bigger for them.
Tumusimu Ignatius, still a danger man for Entuuha, having 18 runs from 22 deliveries.
But I mean, what an opportunity for these young players to have a chance of playing on a grass wicket. I don't know how long it took me to play on a grass wicket, but imagine from someone from Chirembe gets a chance to play on this kind of surface, and all because of Batball.
Credit goes up to Batball for organizing such a tournament for these young lads. The partners, Uganda Cricket Association, India Jewish, a national law firm based in India. Not forgetting Cricket for Development here in Kamengo. Another wide.
Yeah, the ball are very, very consistent outside of stuff. But in the illegal area, in the illegal zone, the extras have been too many that have been served up today. Yeah, you feel there for Oruyongoyongo who are out in the field in the sun. Sun not very kind to them, and they're also bowling a lot of extras, so meaning they can't go out of the field as quickly as they should. Very good shot there from Ignatius again. Ignatius, a very powerful player, leans back and hits the ball. He was able to lean into the ball, he would get a lot more power.
I think this is the first. I believe this will be the first individual score, highest individual score for the day so far. Because as it stands, Ignatius is on 19 from 23 deliveries, leaving the squad 44 for 2 after 6.3 overs.
I think so far, Marvin, our highest scorer has been wides, and Ignatius is now challenging that.
That comes to the end of over number 6. The score is 46 for 2. So the projected score is around 66 runs, Dennis. You believe in the remaining 3 overs? Entuuha can get that.
They should get at least 15 runs. That will put them at 60. 66 runs every over. Hit very hard. But straight to the fielder for just 1. Aaron Katwesije, the hero of the win in the morning, in the win over Enyanyawa by 18 runs. Very, very strong lad. Aaron scored 22 of 8 balls. There will be no stopping that to run away for a boundary. Half tracker down the leg side. All Ignatius had to do is make sure that he puts enough bar on it. More runs for Entuuha.
Another chance dropped here. The fielder looks to be hurt.
Yeah, chance put down by the fielder. And in the process, I think he hurt himself. He needs some medical attention. You can see him on all his fours, wrenching in pain. Yeah, the ball there, his government nearly toppled. I think he needs to just go down and make sure that the coup doesn't happen. When the ball goes in that government region, you need to first calm down. You can see the umpire helping him. After a brief hold up in play there, the umpire is helping the fielder try and relieve him of the pain. The ball hitting him in the wrong block hole. But I think he much better right now. 53, we are into the 8th over. More wides on offer here from team Oruyongoyongo. End of the 8th over, 56 for 2 Entuuha. 2 more overs left to the end to end the first innings in this our 3rd game of the day here at the Serenity Oval in Kamengo. This is the Batball Western edition, the final edition of the Batball Open events that have happened since 2022.
As it stands, the score is 57 for 2 after 8 overs. Tumusime Ignatius on 28 runs from 30 balls, striking at 93.3. Another wide there from the bowler. It's a swing and miss.
Yeah, some tired-looking bodies out there, Marvin. Of course, especially for Oruyongoyongo, I feel for them. They had to field. They've literally had to field twice for two different teams.
Dennis, you remember in the last Batball Open for Central Edition, Akasumagizi lost the first games of the tournament and they came back strong on the last day, winning all the 4 games.
Goes up in the air. Who wants it? Someone trying to get under it.
Oh.
Gets to the ball but doesn't stick for him. I'll give him E for effort. He did everything right. Got very quickly to the ball. Made sure he removes his cap. But unfortunately, butterfingers. Marvin, what you just said, I think you need to speak to Oruyongoyongo at the end of the day and be their motivational speaker.
I believe the fielder was a bit scared of the height. He did all the basics right, but you could tell he's scared to go under the ball to take that.
Second chance coming to him. He just dropped one in the previous over. I don't think his confidence was sky high. End of the 9th over, 59 for 2. Fortune favors the brave. Very, very casual there from Aaron Katwesije. Thought the ball would run away for 4. So they only ran 2 runs. But a thick outside edge that flies over slips and the wicket keeper. 62. Can they make 70? They got 72 in their game in the win against Enyawawa. And they be able to get at least 70 runs. Wide and 4 byes. What a gift there from Oruyongoyongo. The wicketkeeper missing that completely.
Dennis Ignatius, like you said, is competing against extras ball today. And as it stands, is on 30, is on 29 from 33 deliveries.
Drag ball on the leg side. Aaron Katwesije does the rest. They're into the 70s here in Entuuha. "21 extras, highest scorer so far. Only Ignatius Tumsimi has done better on 30. It's been a long day for Oruyongoyongo surely in the field.
With the score they put on in the morning, I believe they're still within the the target they can chase.
Yeah, you're very true, Marvin. And like we mentioned, that Oruyongoyongo didn't get off in a good start in their game against Kayonza. They were 4 for 4, and they were only lucky to recover and put on 56. Unless something changes in the second innings, they will have a big total to chase. Not some proper connection from Ignatius to Sime. But the ball will take gold. The fielders, one collect silver and the other bronze, to finish the innings for Entuuha. They've done very well and pushed that score very nicely to 76 from their 10 overs, to 75 from their 10 overs. Can Oruyongoyongo find 76 runs from 60 balls? We'll wait and see in the second innings as we take a short break.
We'll come back from that short break as we are in for the second innings of the third game of the day. And Oruyongoyongo here to chase 75 runs in 10 overs. Beautiful delivery there for the first ball.
Much better start here in defense of their title from team Entuuha. No extras given so far, meaning that Oruyongoyongo will have to work hard for their runs. Seven and a half is the requirement for team Oruyongoyongo to pick up the win. So far they are very, very tentative in the chase.
As it stands, the score is at 8. Just after 4 balls. Just for run out. Good running between the wickets.
Yeah, I think the throw went the wrong end. Should have gone to the bowler's end. There would have been a chance, but the non-striker had taken off immediately.
As it stands, the score is at 9. Just after 5 deliveries for the second innings of that game of the day. Coming up is Kayonza versus Entuuha after the third game of the day.
End of the first over, 9 runs on board for Oruyongoyongo. Soft hands, the ball going down the slope. Good chase there from Aaron Katwetsije. Marvin, like you noted, there are very few spinners in all these teams. Everyone is trying to steam in or run in, but without making it really a big impact.
Yes, Dennis, actually, for Kayonza, they had a lot of spin today, and the spin really paid off.
Still more homework for the coaches to just make sure that they pick up on these few things on the first day, so that when they come back on the second day, they are in a better shape. I feel in this Western edition, that curse of doing well, oh, what a shot. Full face of the bat. What a fielding. I think the batter thought we would go all the way. I'm thinking that the trend is going to change in this Western edition. The team that does well on the first day will go on to win the tournament. There is no second day redemption for anyone. Wow. The keeper too close. Wow. Comical stuff out there in the middle. Someone got involved in a relationship he was not supposed to be part of, because the bowler was in a better place to effect the run out. The wicketkeeper standing very, very close. So that last edge flying. No ball, front foot no ball indicated. Again, the extras continuing to work. The no ball is still on. Now Oruyongoyongo trying to force the issue. They are making sure that they are running for broke. Odeke Emmanuel clobbers that past the bowler for a boundary, a free hit, given the treatment it deserves. Odeke now proving to be the aggressor. We're just into the second over, and Oruyongoyongo are not yet hungry, because they are ensuring that this game goes down to the wire. 28 runs, and we are into the second over only. End of the second over, 28 for Nolos. Oruyongoyongo. Shot, more runs, half volley on the pads, and will run away for 4. Marvin Oruyongoyongo want to ensure that they go for lunch, at least with a win. And at this rate, they seem to be in cruising position.
Actually, they need 46 runs. Make that 42 runs from 47 balls with 10 wickets in hand.
Yeah, I think the desperate option for Entuuha right now will be picking a wicket, which will slow down the run scoring for Oruyongoyongo. Aaron Katwesije, the bowler.
Wicket time here for Entuuha. Quite a full delivery here, the batsman playing across the line. As it stands, the score is 30 after 2 overs for a loss of 1. New batsman on is Aaron Bakegana. Another wide here. Fielder looks to have hurt himself, has tried to chase down the ball. big six here.
Marvin, these under 19s are hitting bigger sixes than I can hit.
They should. I believe they should add more energy so that the balls go to the trees. They're still
more energy when take the balls to the lake. Because now Oruyongoyongo are making sure that they have a very quick lunch.
wow.
Back to back sixes.
Sixes here. Beautiful shot.
And straight over the bowler's head as well. The captain, very, very authoritative. He was inspirational in trying to make sure that he helps them get to 56 in the loss to Kayonza. And this time he comes into the attack and he claps 2 back-to-back sixes that are putting Oruyongoyongo now in a very, very good position. They are 49 for 1 after only 3 overs. Oh, you very, very fortunate that they had a long stop. I don't know if he was in the right position. Looked like he was directly behind the umpire. More runs.
3 easy run.
Yeah, the fielder is very disappointed because he thought he had saved just 1. Entuuha looked like they've given up on this one. And they're now just waiting for the end. The lunch has completed, disorganized Entuuha. I think they were a bit casual when they got 75. They thought they had scored enough runs, not knowing that Oruyongoyongo are going to come out hard.
Oruyongoyongo need just 25 runs. The last 42 balls. It's wicket time here for Entuuha. OBW.
Very, very tame appeal, clearly from a team that is down. They will need something to lift their spirits. The momentum already with Oruyongoyongo, they are 54 in just 4 overs. I told you, Marvin, that 20 runs may be a mountain to climb for Oruyongoyongo. Now the wickets are falling like dominoes. For a team that was 28 for no loss, they're now already 54 for 3.
The bowlers are bowling a bit full. And if you didn't go to driving school, you walk back to the dressing room. As it stands, the score is 56 for 3 after 3 overs. Oruyongoyongo need just 20 runs from 40 balls with 7 wickets in hand.
Yeah, easier said than done. But as long as they have Bakengana on the crease, their captain, they still have a chance.
Bakengana is on 12 runs just from 3 balls. Strike rate of 400.
No shot really offered there. The batter just planting his foot. The ball striking him on the pad, but nothing given by the umpire. End of the 4th over, 54 for 3.
Whoa!
What a catch.
What a catch.
Bakengana seems very, very surprised by that. The catch they are taken on the second opportunity by the fielder. Again, the catching style there, very poor, but he's lucky that the ball just pops up in front of him and is able to take it on the second opportunity. That wicket there might be the win as well for Entuuha, because the key batter for Oruyongoyongo has gone out.
That is, I believe, the fielding positions I've seen today. How should I say that? Quite funny to me, or you have like 3 mid-ons.
You might find that that fielder was in that
true.
position by mistake, and the ball found him there. Yeah, the remaining 6 wickets for Oruyongoyongo have to find the run somewhere and somehow, because now Entuuha applying the squeeze. We are past the halfway stage. They are slowly but surely getting back into the game, and maybe they want to push it as deep as possible. Hey, Marvin, you spoke about the field setting. No look shot. Chance for a run out. You can see is that a deep point or something like that? I think if some people are in some positions by mistake, I don't think they are aware of where they are. There's no one at long on, and there's someone at mid wicket or something like that. So, but it's an inexperience. I think all these players, they will keep learning slowly but surely. The more they play, the more they run. But the chase is on now. Yes and no call, and is given out. But I thought he had come back in time, but unfortunately, nope. The umpire Eric Wandela giving him out.
As it stands, the score is at 58 for 5 after 5 overs. 18 runs needed from 32 balls with 6 wickets in hand.
"17 from 31 balls." Again, the field placement very, very poor here from Entuuha. That allows Oruyongoyongo to pick up 2 easy runs. If the captain is aware, there are 2 fielders in the same position. One at mid-off and there's a long off. So, very, very unnecessary field placements. Oh my goodness. The ball nearly went through the hands of the fielder and was about to take off his head. A chance put down when it was easier to take it. Again, these two sides playing ping pong with each other, playing ping pong with the win. Seems like no one wants it. End of the 7th over, 65 for 5. Oruyongoyongo. They need 9 runs from 18 balls. Apologies. It's 9 runs from 24 balls. We're trying to compare the scoreboard on the ground and the score link that you see there on your broadcast. 9 runs. Entuuha seem to have dragged themselves back into the game. Then they bowled a couple of extras now that have given the initiative back. Again, a wide, and the chase is not in vain, but a wide and 2 extra runs brings that equation down to 6 runs from as many balls as possible. Oruyongoyongo now family in charge of this one. Barring any disaster, they should be able to pick up a win. That would mean that the only team without a win so far would be very, very unfortunate there. Dragged on to his own wickets. Six wickets down, Oruyongoyongo. I think we shouldn't go anywhere because the game is still very much alive. 4 good balls will put Entuuha in business.
As it stands, the score is at 71 after 6.1 overs. Five runs needed from 22 balls with 5 wickets remaining. A chance for a catch here. And it's taken.
6 runs is becoming a problem. 1 hit away from the win, Oruyongoyongo, but now they've lost 2 wickets. I think we have a game on our hands. Do not go anywhere. 3 more wickets for Oruyongoyongo, but You wonder where the 6 runs are going to come from, unless Entuuha is generous enough to give them some more extras. If they keep it tidy, we'll have a game on our hands.
I miss HS we run out here. And it is a run out for Entuuha. Sorry about that. The batsman was walking off, but the umpire called him. The umpire called him back. It's not a run out. The score it is 71 after 6.7 overs. Make that 72 for the white ball. Oruyongoyongo just need 4 runs from 19 deliveries. A dot ball there. And that comes the end of over number 7. And as the score stands, it is 73 after 7 overs for a loss of 7 wickets. Oruyongoyongo need 3 runs from 18 balls to take this home. Shout out to the organizers of this tournament. This is the 5th tournament that was organized all the way starting from Soroti, went to Gulu, Jinja, Kampala. Now here we are in the west, happening live here at the Serenity Oval in Kamengo. To our partners, would like to thank you for giving this young generation a platform to express their talent. Back in the years, you would find it hard to play on such a wicket. At a very young age, you would either be playing in First Division Cricket League, but for Batball, with Batball everything is possible. As we all know, it's here to create a pathway for this young generational talent, creating for them a pathway to the national team, to the under-19s, and for the coaches out there, the under-19 coaches, this Aneze Manuel, Robinson, Torinawe. There are lots of young, exciting cricketers here in this tournament. Have good left-arm spinners, pacers. I believe where you are, you're watching and taking note. As it stands, the score is 75 after 7.3 for less of 7 wickets. Oruyongoyongo just need 1 run to take this home. And as you can look by the dressing room, they're ready to run and celebrate with their teammates for this great win, just as they suffered a loss in the earlier game. A click here, running down, 4 runs. That goes down the boundary and comes to the end of game number 3 as Oruyongoyongo take this win in the bag. And that marks the end of game number 3, and Oruyongoyongo have won by 3 wickets. And let's go for a short break as we wait for game number 4 of the day.